When using acrylics and you already have a background or you're going to create a separate background, but you want to leave some paper white or some of your canvas white, or possibly you want a straight line. Maybe this background looks exactly the way you want it to look and you want a line of this background going right here, or you want this section up here to have this nice crisp line. And so you want to mask it off. Well, first of all, you want to put the masking tape down, cut it just like in the other video, and then you want to press it well. But the next step you want to do is you want to use a clear varnish. This is a matte varnish, so it has no shine to it. And I'm going to paint that over half of this. The reason I'm using this clear varnish, and I'm just going to put it starting right here, and you'll know from the next half of the video of why I did this. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to create a clear layer that seals the tape to the canvas. Now that this clear matte varnish is dry, I want to show you why I did that. The reason I did that is because when I'm painting and I'm pushing in another color, it will seep up underneath this tape, especially in acrylics. And so whenever you are putting on another acrylic layer, you want to have a clear layer on top of it. And once this is dry, I'll show you how it did not come up underneath the tape here, but at times it'll seep up underneath the tape where you didn't add the clear coat. So make sure to add that clear coat wherever you want to have a clean line, and that will ensure that you don't have any problems or run into problems. Now that that very cheap red paint that I put on here is dry, I want to show you what happened. I'm going to peel this back slowly and back on top of itself. And it helps if you get the tape that's on top first. And right away you can see how some of the tape seeped up underneath, or some of the paint seeped up underneath the tape. What the clear coat does is it allows that seal between the tape and the canvas to make a complete seal. And you can see how crisp this is over here on this edge and right here. Maybe I didn't get enough clear coat right there, or maybe the tape came up. But if you'll create even 2 layers of that clear coat, it'll allow you to get that nice crisp edge to where over here, you see that crisp edge start to fade, and you can see it start to come onto the part where you didn't want it to be. So there you go. With acrylic paint, make sure to put down that clear coat before you start adding any more paint, and maybe even 2 coats of clear coat, so that that acrylic paint doesn't seep up underneath that. You can see how crisp the edge is right there. That worked really nice, especially compared to over here where that paint seeped up underneath. All right, there you go. There's your lesson on how to mask off using tape and how to use an X-Acto knife to cut out the shapes that you want to cut out, and how to use it with watercolor and with acrylic.